That was mighty nice. The first call of the night, and it's a $25 fare right downtown from the deep wilds of Gordon Head. Now I've got another call already, and fortunately it's not right downtown, so I'll get to leave this whole downtown scene, and then I'll be able to oh, come on and get out of my way. Ah! Buses! Tour buses! 'Tis the season. It's the end of August. It's the 25th of August, Saturday. Now, I didn't bring any more duct tape with me, unfortunately, and so so the duct tape that I have is scrunched up and making the camera move. See? Oh, traffic! Travel trailers and stuff. Let me out of here. Okay, that's better. We gotta get just to the to the outskirts of Cook Street Village here. Oh, where was I? Yeah, that was a good fare. That was just the beginning of the night. Yeah, as you see, Saturday, something else. Where was I going? Oh yeah, if you're waving. If you're waving gently, you know, you're waving gently, I can see you on the sidewalks, no problem. I got bright headlights, I can see you. If you're jumping out, or, you know which ones really annoy me? The ones who whistle. Anyone who whistles, I don't want them. They whistle, I don't want them. If they yell, I don't want them. If they're, you know, I want quiet, easygoing people, like the gentleman I just had here. He's, sending his son off to university. He's from Alberta, and the son was enrolling into University of Victoria. So we went to the house that the guy rented for his son. It must be nice to have money. And I took him to the Empress Hotel, which is this world-famous hotel downtown. What other rule? Oh yeah, if there's a chance you can sit and rest, take the chance, because you know you're out here for 12 hours, and if you're driving and driving and driving the whole time and not stopping, you're just gonna wear yourself out. So it's a good idea to stop and rest from time to time. And on a Friday and Saturday, every chance I get, it happens. Come on, you drive, you. Ah, turn. Okay. All right, this is working. Now we're almost at our next destination here. We'll turn down this street here and pick up another fare. We may have to call them. I know it's this big building here. It's for it's subsidized, government subsidized housing for people who are a little bit immobile. Oh, I think she's coming out. I think she's coming out. Yeah, she's wearing a long red coat, and this should be pretty easy. I don't think she goes where. I think it might be one of those church ladies. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah. Anybody who's rowdy or something like that, I don't really need them. And just basic plan: stay away from other cabs. Now I get. Oh, I'll tell you after, like when she's gone. I'll tell you about it. Okay. $12 in coupons. I have to put these away. Now, there's another thing that customers frequently ask of me. They ask me, does it bother me to take them out of town? Like, let's say they want to go to Sydney, which is a $50 fare from town, or to Souk, which is between 60 and 70. There, now that's in my wallet, I shouldn't lose it. They ask me, isn't it a bother, you know, to take somebody way out of town and then drive back home empty? Well, the truth of the matter is, when you leave town, you're generally going out on a highway, and these taxis have a tall overdrive, so that means the engine doesn't turn very fast while it's chugging along the highway. So it doesn't really use a lot of fuel. That which uses a lot of fuel is the stopping and going in town and being stuck in traffic jams. That's the worst. But if you have a trip that's out of town, you know, it's not a great expense to get back. It's not a great expense to get back from wherever it is, and you still, let's say, for example, I'm taking somebody out to Sydney. $50 fare from town. Takes half an hour to get there, half an hour to get back. You don't use a lot of fuel. You made $50 for that hour. In town on a busy night, you will make $50 an hour. If it's extremely busy and you're extremely lucky, and you connect one trip to another nearby, you'll make your $50 an hour. I had a night like that last Friday, a week ago. $50 an hour consistently all night. But for the most part, you won't get that $50 every hour. But if you get it this hour, even if half that time you're driving empty, you've made $50 and you haven't spent a lot on fuel. So when people ask me, does it bother me to take them way out of town and drive back home empty? Of course not. I don't mind at all. It's fine, it's great, it's perfect. I'd like every trip to be that way. Drive out of town, make $50, come back, grab another one, drive out of town, make $50, come back. Oh, you have a record-breaking night like that. So, one of the keys is, yeah, if you get a long trip, long trips are good. I don't know why some drivers refuse them. They're just losing out. That's okay, more for me. Now, not too long ago, the owners of the shareholders of the company decided to increase the leases on the cabs, especially for Friday and Saturday. It cost me $120 tonight just to drive this thing. Well, that scares some drivers away. They go, oh, I have to pay $120 in order to drive this thing tonight. It's not worth it. I'm going to take the night off. Fine. More for me. I don't mind. And now we're getting closer to my favorite part of town, where it's a mix of residential and business. Earlier on, like now, you'll get some calls from businesses like there's shopping centers and grocery stores, and there's a movie theater, and quite a few restaurants. But what I like about this part of town is you can drive a while before you have to stop and get stuck at a light and have pedestrians get in the way and all that crap. So, I don't mind that at all. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's a traffic light turning red. Anyway, I think I've covered most of the things I do to make money and to avoid hassle and hardship. Doesn't mean that hassle and hardship doesn't happen. It's just that the chances of it happening are lesser than if I was to go after everything, and if I was to hang out downtown and wait for customers down there. I'm sure there might be a couple more adventures in this night, and if there are, I'll tell you.